Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another Ranking the Franchise. Now, today I'm going to be looking at the Child's Play franchise, which has a lot of sentimental meaning to me. Not only do I love it, but it was the first franchise I ever ranked on my channel when I started it. But we did get a new entry last year, which is the reboot. How will it place? And how do I feel about all the other entries? Is it the same? Let's find out. Just wanted you guys to keep in mind that this is just my opinion, and I actually don't hate any of the movies in this franchise. Coming in last, we have Seed of Chucky. Now, this is not a good movie, granted, but I did watch this with my buddy Brad a little while ago, just him and me, and we really laughed about this one. It's stupidly fun, but it is last place for that reason that it's really not a very good movie. Coming up next is, and this might surprise some people, Bride of Chucky. Now, I just watched this with Joe and Brad the other night in preparing for this ranking the franchise, and as always, I had a lot of fun with this one. I just happen to like the rest of the entries in the franchise more. But this is really a fun movie. Coming up next, and this could have been interchangeable with the one after this, but this time it is the Child's Play reboot. Now, it's no big secret, I happen to be a big fan of this. I know my buddy Brad isn't, but I really liked the direction that they went with it, and I had a ton of fun with it. Yeah. It seems to be split down the middle. A lot of people like it, and a lot of people don't, and I get that. Coming up next is Cult of Chucky. Now, when I first saw this, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't really a big fan of it because I didn't really care for the fact that Chucky could place his self in different dolls and bodies. I did like the kills, though. I just rewatched it a couple days ago, and I had a lot of fun with this. It's just a fun movie. The kills are awesome, and I don't know. It just seems like the more I watch it, the more I like it. So who knows where it'll place next time. But yeah, that's Cult of Chucky. Coming up next, this is probably going to piss some people off. Child's Play 2. This is another one I actually seem to like more every time I watch it lately. I was never a big fan of it when I was younger. I did like it, and I do still think it has one of the best endings of any horror movie in the 80s, 90s, today, or whatever. But I had a lot of fun with this the other night when I watched it. Yeah. I like Kyle. I like the Foster family. Chucky is kind of, I mean, he's really mean-spirited in this one, and I really liked it, so. And that's Child's Play 2. Coming up next is Cult of Chucky. Now, this is also one that probably could have interchanged with the one coming up next, but I really do love this movie, and this is also one I tend to like a little bit more every time I watch it. It's fun, it's dark. The only thing I didn't really particularly care for in this film is the way Chucky looked, but there's a reason for that. And it seems like every time I watch it, I forget what that reason is, but then, it's like, oh, okay, that's right. I forgot about that. But yeah, this is just a fantastic movie. Happy to have the Blu-ray now. That way I have the extra scene. So, let's see. Coming up next is Child's Play 3. To me, this movie is just plain fun. It's probably Chucky at his most mean-spirited. And I just like the setting. Even though we didn't get the original Andy, Justin Whalen, he was pretty good. So, yeah, I enjoyed this one. And that's Child's Play 3. Which leaves my number one. Probably will always be my number one, but it's the original Child's Play. Now, I did see this with one of my really close friends the night it came out, and I've loved it ever since. I was so glad that they were finally making another Killer Doll movie, which we have so many of them now, but we didn't have that many back then. So, but yeah, I love this movie. It's still number one for me. Probably always will be. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked my list. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.